Hello, this is the TradeSite US Stocks, Futures, and Forex Market Preview for the week beginning Sunday, December 18th, ending Friday the 23rd of December 2022. Can you believe the year is almost over, and certainly after this week it will effectively be from a trading perspective. Let's do a real quick map of the week ahead. So Monday, Tuesday could be great. Wednesday, maybe. Then people start to head out of town. Thursday, Friday for sure. That's the day before Christmas Eve. Saturday is Christmas Eve. Sunday is Christmas Day, and the markets are closed next Monday for Christmas Day. So, again, at best you're going to get 2, maybe 2.5, 3 days of decent trading, and it really hasn't been that exciting lately anyways. So we'll see what we get. Here's a look at the dollar index daily chart. Nothing. Closed the week basically where it started. Here's a look at the pound dollar. No signals. A little bit lower than where it started. Euro dollar. A little bit, pretty much even. Not much there. Pound yen down just a bit from where it started the week. All right, we look at the futures market. Here's the ES front month futures contract. Daily chart of the broad market in futures form, and as you can see, didn't quite get to a 13 because we had 2 asterisks, meaning we didn't close above the 8. But we did head down this week. So we'd been as high as almost 4,200, closed at 38.87. So it's down a bit. Here's the S&P cash index, same story. So unfortunately, didn't quite get that 13 sell signal in a clean way, which we would have bought options on that, obviously. NASDAQ 100 down for the week as well at 243.72. Russell 2000 sold off quite a bit. Monday was green, then gapped up Tuesday, and then just plummeted after the Fed. Crude oil closing the week out at 75.44. Obviously, up a little bit off the lows, but that's a blessing compared to where we've been over 100 earlier in the year, and gold didn't do much this week at all. Now, if we look at some of the other stuff, Bitcoin sitting at 16,652 as I record this Sunday evening. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, was dead flat this week. Again, a lot of dead flatness. That's what we saw. The VIX doesn't quite have a 13 buy signal yet, but it closed at 22.62. The advanced decline ratio on the New York closed at negative 11.77 on Friday. The trend closes at 1.64, puts the 10-day moving average at 1.20. So that's not a signal. Here's the 5-minute chart extended out of the ES, so you can see the whole week. Monday, as you can see, flat opening, very flat all day until a little push late. Tuesday, gap up, sold off, almost filled the gap. And then went flat for the back end of the session. Wednesday, also very flat until the Fed announcement. Then we dropped a little bit more, came back up, dropped, and basically, so at that point, we're closing Wednesday where we closed Monday, right? And then Thursday, a gap down and go a little bit lower, so now we're negative for the week, and Friday, kind of the same story. NASDAQ side, not much different, pretty much the same there. All right, in terms of some of the stocks we like to watch, let's take a look. So Apple, this is ugly, right? Apple breaking to new lows, swept new lows for the year, or at least since last July, sorry. And there's a risk line at 133.45 from that last 13 buy signal. And we're at 134.51. So it'll be interesting to see how that holds. Amazon also at lows for the year. Nothing pretty about that. Meta not at lows. Meta's off the lows. So people talk about Meta getting sold off and Zuckerberg losing all his fortune, but Amazon and Apple are actually comparatively lower than for the year than that is. Google was down a bit for the session. It was down. It was actually up 3 cents on Friday. Sorry, but it was down a bit for the week, is what I meant. Goldman Sachs down for the week. You can see all this stuff down, down, down. Netflix didn't quite get the 13 sell signal here either. What about puts on that for sure? But we got to 11 and that's it. But then it sold off. Tesla new lows, getting near a 13 buy signal on the Tesla. By the way, I mean we're gonna be there shortly. Nvidia, near the highs, but nothing super exciting. And Zoom near the lows. So that's kind of what we're looking at in terms of economic data coming out this week. So we just had triple expiration Friday, very boring on Friday. Monday, we've got nothing here in the U.S. except for the NAHB Housing Market Index. Tuesday, we've got retail sales out of Canada, building permits, housing starts here in the U.S. at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. That's it. Nothing else here in the U.S. Wednesday, The current account number comes out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time here in the U.S., along with the CPI number out of Canada. We're watching that one too. Consumer confidence at 10, existing home sales at 10, crude oil inventories at 10:30, and then Thursday, final gross domestic product number. That's the third look, so that's not a big deal. The weekly initial and continuing jobless claims numbers and the CB leading index, along with natty gas. Friday, durable goods, core PCI price index, personal income and spending, new home sales, revised University of Michigan sentiment. And that's it for the week. And then again, like I said, next Monday's a holiday, as is the following Monday for New Year's. And that week between Christmas and New Year's, which is a 4-day week, is usually one of the, I mean, it's just dead. Nobody trades it. But it'll be interesting because, again, it's nice to have the Monday, the Monday holiday for Christmas and New Year's, because that means, like, for example, in New Year's, the 1st is Sunday, holidays Monday, and then Tuesday we're off to the races with nothing to look back on a full week after. It doesn't take a week to get rolling back up, like what happens when you got New Year's on a Wednesday. So this will be more interesting to see. Charts as usual, brought to you by NinjaTrader. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading week.